What up, homeboys? Today I am in my homeland once again, representing. Yeah. So it is the end of the Dire Maul week, the first week of Dire Maul coming out, and I had a couple predictions about the economy, and today we're gonna check it out. Did Dire Maul help or ruin the economy? Now, the reason I've been talking about this for a while, if you were checking out my Arcanite Reaper videos and whatnot, is Lionheart Helmet. Okay, Lionheart Helmet is like the one thing that everybody wants, and it became pretty much insane with Arcanite crystals reaching an all-time high of like 90, then it dropped to like 70 before Dire Maul came out, and I legit haven't checked ever since because I couldn't play for like this week. So at the end of Dire Maul East, and a lot of people farm Dire Maul East, I'm gonna be playing back in like tomorrow or something, and I'm gonna make a video on Dire Maul East jump runs. You can get 2 nodes of minerals in Dire Maul East, and they got Arcanite crystals. So that means the price should have dropped down because we got a non-open world, an instance way to farm it, and there's probably even like bots. That's also like one thing I wanna see, like what items are getting botted. There is a lot of bots probably that do the whole flying across the dungeon and farming it at the end because it's at the very end. We're gonna see about that. So Arcane Crystal, 40 gold. Look at that, it did drop down in price. Huh. Yeah, so they were like 70, 60 gold before Dire Maul came out. Perhaps I should zoom into this. Okay, that makes it a little easier to see, doesn't it? So they went down to 40 gold. That is what, a 70 to 40? Yeah, like a 40% drop in price. That's huge. How much is Arcanite? Okay, so an Arcanite bar is only 60 gold now. That's next to nothing. People were paying insane prices for that. Let's see, for example, the Arcanite Reaper. How much is it right now? Okay, nobody's selling it. That's sad. Okay, let's see Lionheart. Okay, Lionheart Helmet stayed at pretty much the same price as before. It still has not dropped in price, which is weird because, you know, the price should have dropped. Of course, most people do not buy the helmet from the auction house because it is kind of like, as you can see, there's very little supply on the auction house, so people kind of scalp them. We can calculate right now how much you need to actually make Lionheart Helmet really quick. That will be fun. We need 80 thorium bars, so let's take a look at thorium bars. They also can be found in... Enchanted thorium is only 2 gold now. Yeah, that's been down a lot. You can see thorium in Dire Maul at the end too. That's one of the things you can mine. So 34 silver each. I think it did go down a little bit. So we got 34 silver times 80. That is 27 gold on thorium. And then let's see, we also need 12 Arcanite bars. An Arcanite bar is 60 gold more or less. We're gonna go for this price over here, 59.74. I am assuming that you're waiting in between purchases, that you don't go for all of it in one sitting and you wait for prices to be somewhat ideal, because in the same day prices fluctuate. It is never a good idea when you're making a big purchase to buy everything in one go. But 59.74, so plus 59.74 Arcanite price times 12 Arcanite bars. And then we also need 40 Wicked Claws. Now, the thing about Wicked Claws, this item here, they used to be worth something, but Marodon, you can AoE farm Marodon with mages, you know that thing? And like, that made them worthless, basically. Everybody can get those for like next to... So they are pretty worthless now. Let's see. Wicked Claw. Yeah, see, 5 silver, 6 silver each, more or less. Let's see. I'm gonna take this one. It seems the most realistic. 7 silver. Let's average it out. Let's say 7 silver. No, actually, it's kind of down. Yeah. 667. We're gonna go for that because that's kind of like in the middle. Seems kind of reasonable. You can get a bunch of them. So we need 40 Wicked Claws. 40 Wicked Claws times 0.06 silver and 67 copper, like this. And we also need 10 blue sapphires. Blue sapphire. I don't think you can mine this in Dire Maul ever. Wow, they're expensive. Huh. I think somebody bought them all out. Okay, yeah, that's gonna sting. This is gonna sting bad. Can you get blue sapphires in any way in Dire Maul? Let's see, blue sapphire, mine from thorium vein. Okay, so there is a thorium vein in Dire Maul, so you could feasibly expect these sapphires to go down a little bit. A little. You can also get it with fishing, so I bet fishing bots are still added. But yes, I guess we're gonna have to roll with it. I expect this thing to go down a little bit over time. It currently seems like there's very little supply, like somebody bought them out recently. So we're gonna have to see about that in a couple days. But we're gonna go for 100 gold. All of them are at 100 gold. That's how you can see that somebody bought them all out, because they are on a flat price. Whatever was below that price, somebody bought them out. Somebody's trying to scalp this market. Somebody's trying to corner this market. But regardless, we need 10 crystals, 10 sapphires, so that's 10 times 100. That's gonna sting. And we are also gonna need 4 Azerotian diamonds. These are damn near worthless. They are like 4 gold each. Let's see, we're gonna take 444, 455. Yeah, we're gonna go for 455. Screw it. Yeah, you can definitely see the price for Lionheart Helmet has gone down a lot. 1764 in materials, and you gotta pay at the crafter unless he's in your guild. You can kinda pay him a little, like 100 gold, you know, like traditionally you can get like somebody in your guild to do it for a little less. But yeah, Lionheart Helmet has gone down like 300 gold from like the start of the game, basically. That is big, and that's considering that we probably got a lot of inflation going on right now. I think Lionheart Helmet is a more or less reasonable item for a non-swiper now. Not too reasonable, but you can kinda see somebody could get it, and that's a good change. So we're gonna talk about consumables. As you guys know, there are plant nodes in Dire Maul. In every Dire Maul instance, there is some sort of plant that you can harvest, and we're gonna talk about the most common flasks, the most common items you can get. One thing that is very cool about Dire Maul is, okay, we gotta move this a little bit. There we go. There is nodes in Dire Maul. As you can see, there is rich thorium, so that means arcanite crystals and all the good stuff, but also there is Grom's blood. There is dream foil. There is ghost mushroom. These are all like high level plants. Now, I don't know why it doesn't show up here. I'm pretty sure that Grom's blood is supposed to have a rare chance, a super low chance to drop Black Lotus, but Dream Foil has a very low chance to drop a Black Lotus. Ghost Mushroom doesn't. Okay, let's see the drop table of Black Lotus. Yeah, see, okay, it can drop from Grom's blood. It shows right here. Can it drop from the mushroom? No, it can't. But yeah, you got like 2 more types of nodes in Dire Maul that you can get Black Lotus from, so that should be driving the prices a little bit down, right? Well, let's see it. Let's see the price of Black Lotus right now. 100 gold. Huh. I think it was 120 a week ago or so. Yep, it did go down a little. It could be due to anything. No, actually it's 110 gold. That's just like a particularly cheap one. That's a what, a 9% drop in price? Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can definitely feel that in the economy. So let's see, for example, a flask of Supreme Power. 154 gold. Oh, my boy. You know, I complain about being a DPSer and it sucks, but like 155, man. Of course, this persists through that, so like casters might come out of this ahead. Flask of the Titans is the same, more or less 148 gold. Yeah, I think the guild banks are gonna have to foot the bill for like the tank consumables. This is still kinda crazy. Some other items that should be dropping in price. Actually, one item that I haven't checked in a while and I farmed them. I got them in my bags right now. As you can see, I just clicked it. I farmed a lot of Righteous Orbs, but like they are probably down in price right now too, right? 44, no, they are up in price. Oh, I gotta go back to farming this. That's great. That's great. I make money off of those orbs. Is there a new weapon in Dire Maul that a lot of people would be getting Crusader on? Is that it? Is it spiking because people are getting the new dagger? I guess it's possible. Great tip for all of y'all. When a raid is about to come out, you should get a bunch of Righteous Orbs and hoard them, because every time a raid comes out, people get their new weapon and they gotta put Crusader on it, so the price goes up, you know? Okay, let's see Greater Stone Shields. Wow, that's the biggest one out of them all. Holy crap. They were like 6 gold a stack, now they are only 4 gold. Wow, that's absurd. Okay, that's freaking huge. If that's the only thing, I love Dire Maul. Gosh dang it, I love Dire Maul. What do you make this out of that it went down? Like, it crashed. That's 40% of the price gone. Okay, so they make them out of stone scale eels, like the fish, the eel, and thorium ore. Is it because the thorium ore price went down, or like just because fishing boats are running rampant again? Maybe that's it, I don't know. That's crazy though, they went down a lot. Now it's kinda reasonable. Let's see the mongoose, for example. Okay, the mongoose is way up, but that could be one guy scalping the 1 stacks Let's go to the bottom of this. No, they are way up. Oof, that hurts. 18 gold for a stack of mongoose. Yeah, I don't think I'm using mongoose this week. What the heck, man? There might be some guy playing the market here. I see a lot of bank holds in this. Than this Chinese guy. Look at this Chinese guy. Yeah, I think I know what's going on here. Mr. Taon Gui Hiem. Yeah. I guess we're not gonna be able to buy mongoose for a week or two. Thank God I got a couple for today. Okay, let's see the price of the sappers. That's also a popular one out there. They seem to be a little on the way up. Yeah, we're talking like almost 2 gold per. Yeah, they went up. I think the reason they went up is actually because we're on the PvP patch. And we got like massive PvP battles in the open world. I got to see some of them in Dire Maul actually. There's like 40 fights going on because there is no battlegrounds. So that's how people are farming honor. And like everybody's doing sappers in those fights. You know, like sappers are busted as hell. It's like a bunch of AoE damage. You get like 4 or 5 sappers in the same spot and that's a one shot. Probably that's why we see sappers going like, they went up like almost by double. Kinda nuts. We can also see another one that was very hyped about going down in price. Let's see, greater fire protection. Let's see if they went down. 6 gold. Oh my god, they are not going down. Oh my god, this is like the biggest sink ever. Like 6 gold per potion is absolute insanity. I don't ever recall them being this expensive. Like back in Classic 2019 they were like 1 gold. They were like almost worthless. Maybe they come out in Solgorov with like more nodes or something. Like what do they make this of? Elemental fire, that's fairly easy to get. And dream foil, yeah, okay, so Dire Maul should push it down a bit. It pushed down everything else made out of dream foil. Why is it not pushing this down? Maybe the market needs some time to accommodate. Maybe like we need more people farming Dire Maul East. Could be. But overall, Dire Maul is not a dungeon that produces a lot of inflation because there is not a lot of raw gold farms in Dire Maul. You can AoE farm the Lashers, for example, but why would you do that when you can like one pull Marodon? That's gonna be way more money and that's raw gold. And Dire Maul does not have any of those farms. Like Sulfarak is also not a thing. Most of the gold you make in Dire Maul East is because of these enchants and well, you can vendor the items too. I guess that is inflationary. But unlike the Thorium Veins and the Herbalism, that's pretty much it. Dire Maul East is not gonna produce a lot of inflation. Dire Maul Tribute. Oh, that's actually a great one. I should check on that right away. I'm stupid. That's the biggest one out there. Okay, so Dire Maul Tribute, the chest, has mana potions in it. And mana potions were at 6 gold, sometimes even 7 gold. So let's see what a major mana potion is right now. Oh my god! They went down by half! Look at that, 254. Yeah, that's less than half. Okay, that's the power of Dire Maul, okay? Like, this is gonna make the healer's life so much easier. You do like 2 mana potions per fight, and they were 6 gold each, like 12 gold every boss. Oh, that's gonna be, you are gonna feel that in your wallet right away. Oh boy. Yeah, that's awesome. Like Dire Maul Tribute, like hunters can solo it. A lot of hunters solo it for gold. And there's like, I think 5 potions in the chest. I don't recall. Also health potions, but health potions were always kinda worthless. Let's see, what are they going for? 148? Yeah, they are probably down too. Yeah, that's great news for casters. I expect the value of other things are also gonna go down in price. Not only because people intentionally farm them, like there is gonna be people intentionally farming the herbs and the nodes and whatnot, but the sheer amount of people doing it, you know, how many people are herbalists and do not actually go farm herbs in the world at all, and now they are forced to do Dire Maul because they wanna get their gear, they wanna get their whatever, and they run across more herbs now because they otherwise wouldn't run into those herbs in the open world because they don't farm anymore. So all of those people are all of a sudden producing more herbalism goods, more mining goods, etc. that will absolutely drive down the prices. There is almost no good raw gold farm in Dire Maul at all. Like, none of the good farms are raw gold. They are all like soloing bosses and stuff. And I guess they kinda drove the prices of Righteous Orbs up because not as many people are running Stratum Live anymore. They are doing something else. They are doing Dire Maul. So that could be also it. Overall, Dire Maul is great for the economy. It will drive everything down and it will make raiding not a living nightmare for casters. For melees, it kinda still sucks. Mongoose is gonna be a problem for a while, I guess. GFPPs, they gotta go down at some point, man. That's insane. I guess as more raids get in farm and like they have an easier time in Molten Core, they are not gonna demand them as much and the prices are gonna go down from that. But even still, like 6-7 gold for a GFPP might as well tickle my butthole and call me Sally. What's your experience? Did your gold making methods get destroyed during Dire Mall? Or are you like a Giga Chad with a bunch of money now? If you're a wealthy American and want a Latin American boy that can cook very good spaghetti, call me. Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.